Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But you can tell by the title of the video, we're going to be talking about none other than Bome. See what is happening with the price and of course what we could be expecting as we go further into Friday morning. So, Bome is definitely having a great day. Something we spoke about yesterday, the consolidation that we were seeing. And, it was coming across, some resistance around the 1.3 cents mark. We are able to see that finally break out. And if you're looking at it in the top 200 ranks, obviously it is in that. It's up 36.1%. The top gainers, RSR, also waking up. If you're an OG, you understand RSR was one of the big projects in the last few cycles. But if we're looking at Bome up 36.1%, definitely something that I was expecting, as I did mention in my other updates. But let's take a further look, see what is happening, and whether or not we could see more upside in the upcoming days ahead of us. So looking at the price right now, it's currently sitting at 1.57 cents. You're up 39.6% over the past 24 hours in Bitcoin and USD comparative. The market cap right now, as mentioned to you guys before on CoinGecko, is not accurate. Right now, the market cap is above $1 billion mark. And the 24-hour trading volume is also above 1 billion, to be exact, 1.4 billion. And that is quite impressive, to say the least. And I have a feeling that, there is a chance that we will see Bome entering the top 100 very soon. But before we go into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So, the developer is really active in terms of engagement, and I have this feeling that there might be something that he has under his sleeve, maybe a unique airdrop, because the conversations were revolving around why not burn the additional coins. And he said, why would we burn those? We could use those for community events and stuff like that. So obviously that kind of hints that there could be potentially in the future giveaways to people that hodl the project, or a unique way to kind of give back to the community. So that's quite interesting to note. And obviously if you're looking at his tweets, he's been quite active, and that is what you obviously want to see when it comes to a meme coin. And now if we're comparing it with the other meme coins right now, you guys can see the entire meme coin market combined is climbing up over the past few days. You can see it's up at 56.6 billion, up 1.9% over the past 24 hours. We are seeing some coins going back into the red. The reason as to why that's the case is because Bitcoin's still having a little bit of a hard time pushing back above $67,000, but nonetheless, way better than where we were just 2 to 3 days back. You are seeing some coins picking up, but you can see Bome is the top gainer, up at 39.6% over the past 24 hours. And this right here, let alone, because of course right now we're seeing, of course, other projects that are outpacing BTC, but the overall market momentum still isn't as exciting as to what we saw, about a week back. So that is, something that we need to consider. But, I think the fact that, Bome was able to make this move back above $1 billion, I think this is bringing in a lot of eyes to it. The pre-sale narrative, this was the first one to do it. And of course, when people saw the amount of gains that, Book of Meme made, obviously then you saw this whole narrative play out. You saw a bunch of other people coming out and, doing these pre-sales, which again, are not always going to go as Bome, as I've said to you guys before. And yeah, that's just how it's looking like, right in front of us. This is the first comer in terms of the pre-sale narrative, and it is the one that is above the $1 billion. So that is obviously really nice to see. But let's continue and see what is happening. Obviously if we're looking at Bitcoin dominance actually went down compared to yesterday. So altcoin holders, this is still really good for everyone. And if you're looking at BTC right now, this is very interesting to see. So Bitcoin is having a hard time breaking out of this key resistance, obviously at 68,800. This is an all-time high from the previous cycle. Really important for the price of Bitcoin to break above that. But obviously we do have more significance below that as well. So it's having a little bit of a hard time getting past that. But I do have a feeling once we were able to trend this resistance into support, we could see a push more towards the upside for BTC, going into the end of March and obviously beginning of April. So that's that as far as BTC is concerned. concerned. Obviously, a little bit of a minor pullback is impacting some of the coins to turn into red, but as far as Bome is concerned, it is outpacing the market as of now. So let's take a look. As I said, the market cap is $1 billion, as we can see, 1.07 billion. But let's take a look at the bigger picture. So look at that. The consolidation zone that we discussed yesterday, that exact same resistance, I still had left it on the charts, and you can pretty much see this for yourself. Let's extend it to the 1295 zone. There we go. You can pretty much see this for yourself. As soon as we saw that breakout, we did see that, resistance turn into support right off the bat. You can pretty much see this for yourself. As soon as that breakout occurred, that same exact resistance, which I was referring to, you guys, turned into support, and you can literally see two different bounces at that support line, and then boom, off we go towards the upside. And look, you can't make this up. Exact same resistance. The next target that I was aiming for, Bome, is coming into the way as we speak. But a great move, especially if you picked it up yesterday around this 1.13 cents mark. You did see Bome go up 50%. That is a huge move. And now, of course, like I said, this resistance is extremely important. Obviously, this is coming into a support line, the March 15th high. That exact same level is coming in the support for Bome as of now, as it's correcting a little bit compared to its daily high, which was around the 1692, and since then only a drop of about 8.12%. Really nice to see, and I am expecting that this could run up to all-time highs very fast, because of course there's a lot of eyes on it, and Solana blockchain absolutely killing it. The ecosystem has so many eyes onto it, so people are looking for the next WIF token, and a lot of comparisons being made with Boooooom and WIF, and in my personal opinion, I don't see why this cannot pull what WIF did. Let's kind of make a comparison as well. If you're looking at WIF's market cap right now, it's at 2.4 billion, and Bome's all-time high was around $2 billion market cap, so that would be a little bit of an increase. So that would price it at about 3.1 to 3.2 cents Bome in order for it to reach its WIF's current market cap, and that is after a pullback. WIF did make its way up to around 3.2 billion in terms of its all-time high market cap. So I think it can pull that off, especially now that a lot of people remembered what Bome was able to pull off. It's giving me those early Pepe beginnings. Remember, Pepe came out and absolutely went crazy, got listed on all the big exchanges right off the bat, but it did not happen as quick as it did for Boooooom, and that is what's exciting. So I'm very optimistic on its future. I think this can be a huge contender on the Solana meme coin market, but let's take it one step at a time. We do need to see it break out of this key resistance, and then if this is able to break out and the support is actually able to hold where we're currently at, I think we could see Bome running up to that 2 cents mark quite easily. That is a move of about from the current price, that was about a 30% move, and then obviously we can start having conversations about an all-time high as well. So do let me know down below what you guys personally think. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys disagree with me? Do you guys see something else? Do let me know in the comments down below. We'll see you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.